What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Jam. Welcome back to the Jimmy. Welcome back to the Jimmy Jam. Welcome back to What's the Word. I go by Uncle Black 215, as y'all should know by now. And boy, oh boy, what's some developments we have in the world of professional wrestling as of this recording, man. We got a lot to get into, a lot to talk about. So I won't keep you long. Appreciate y'all joining me. Let's get down to the get down and come on with the come on. Welcome to What's the Word. So I feel like we just got to get the most obvious thing out the way. You know, if you guys are fans of a call-up season, is what I like to call it, and, you know, we getting superstars debuting on the main roster left and right. What happened this past week on NXT, the New Year's Evil special, to be exact? You had Oba Femi defending the NXT Championship against Leon Slater in what was quite the contest on the contrary. But, you know, as expected, no offense to Leon Slater, but Oba Femi retained the NXT Championship in, you know, stereotypical Oba Femi fashion. But what happened afterwards is what really took it up for me. You know, they cut backstage. You see Ava talking to a bunch of evolved talents because, you know, maybe some of them could get called up to NXT. But then we cut back to the ring after interruption by Rob Stone. We see that Oba Femi has left the NXT Championship in the middle of the ring, which would be a signal, if you will, of a vacation. And I'm not talking about a trip to Cancun. I mean, Oba Femi vacating the NXT Championship. Now, I don't know if the venues on Raw and SmackDown meant anything, but now that we see that Oba Femi essentially just saying, hey, listen, I'm done with this, sitting down the championship in the middle of the ring, just signals that he's going up, as they say, to the main roster. Now, what does this mean for NXT? Well, listen, I could tell you now, I saw Tony D'Angelo staring at that championship like a lost boy. So, you know, I think he may have a hand in that. I know Ricky Saint said he wants that championship. So we'll see how all of that, you know, boils down. But I mean, for the main roster, this means like something big is gonna happen. And if I'm a gambling man, which I'm not, but we see that Javon Evans recently got the call to head over to Monday Night Raw, signed his contract during the commercial break, which is crazy. Let me just say that again. Javon Evans signed his Raw contract on a Netflix commercial break segment. That's crazy. But congratulations to the young OG. So I say that to say maybe Oba Femi debuts on the blue brand. Maybe we see the ruler on SmackDown. And if we're not putting him directly into the WWE Championship picture, then poor Carmelo Hayes, because my boy, you just got your belt. You just got it. Probably just got your plates screwed on the side of it. And now the ruler, Oba Femi, is coming to take it. So I don't know, man. But I feel like this was definitely one of the moments, at least from NXT, that I can say that really like got me like, oh, snap. It's going down. He's really out of here. And now it's got me paying attention. Now, with SmackDown coming up in Germany, there's going to be a crazy time differential. So I feel like a lot of us will definitely be out and at work when it happens. So if you're avoiding spoilers, just stay offline all day and just wait until, you watch it on TV. But I just can't wait to see what happens there on that episode of SmackDown. We got Trick Williams debuting against Ray Phoenix. We got Cody and Drew, 3 stages of hell. And I found out what the stages was. Stage 1 will be a normal wrestling match. And then the next match will be a Falls Count Anywhere match. And third, if necessary, a steel cage match. So I feel like that's probably going to take up a nice chunk of time. And I'm looking forward to see what direction we go in. I'm praying that we put this belt on the Scottish Warrior, because he has just been at it for far too long by himself. Drew McIntyre needs to win this match. Drew McIntyre needs to walk out of SmackDown the World Heavyweight Champion, because if not, I mean, again, this guy is just building aura just to lose, and that's not really what we want, So, fingers crossed for Drew McIntyre finally getting the job done after being just the absolute worst in the past couple weeks, man. But still, shout out to the chosen one. Hey, real quick, over in AEW, I was watching Dynamite last night, and I seen that one, MJF is the AEW World Champion, and he brought that beautiful Triple B, big beautiful belt back, or the big brown belt, whatever you want to call it, whatever it is, probably the best championship in wrestling. And he has to face Mr. Bandito. Now, if you're not familiar with Bandito's game, you need to get familiar very, very quick. He is deceptively strong, uber fast as one of the top luchadors in the world, and he is the current Ring of Honor World Champion. Now, do I think Bandito was going to win the AEW title from MJF? No. But I know that MJF can get a good match out of almost everybody. So I know it's going to be one of those TV matches that you mark down like, hey, early match of the year contender, because that boy Bandito can go, and Max is already the GOAT. So I cannot wait to see how that match culminates next week. And also something of interest that I saw on AEW Dynamite that really, really got me excited. We had us a 6-man tag team match with pitted The Demand, which is Ricochet and GOA, taking on what was supposed to be Jack Perry and teaming up with Jet Speed. And of course, Jet Speed, they got beat down really, really bad. And Jack needed a partner. Jack Perry got a partner. And when I tell you we got to hear Super Kick Party ring through the systems in that building, you never heard a guitar riff gain so much traction, a big pop, if you will. We got the Young Bucks of old. And when I tell you they came out there and put you all in a time machine and took you back in time. 10 out of 10, bravo. Okay, I'm happy to see that we got the old Young Bucks back. And these guys, again, haven't missed a step, and it cannot be refuted as one of the reasons that AEW is still as strong as it is to this day. So shouts out to Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. All right, I think that's going to be it for this episode of What's the Word. Little quick, John, got to get in and out because getting ready to do a quick episode of 2.5 Heels. So don't forget to check out that over on Spotify and YouTube, iTunes, wherever you get your stuff at. And don't forget to check out more of What's the Word. There are other episodes to be listened to. And, coming soon, we'll be back with, video episodes. I know those have been good on the eyeballs, but I've been liking the commentary with the letters showing up on your screen. I'm growing fond of that as of late. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what performs better, and we'll just pick it up from there. But I appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate y'all listening. Don't forget, man. Pull up on the YouTube page, man. Uncle 15 on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, Uncle Black 215. Pretty much everywhere there's a thing. I'm probably on that, John. At least all the social sites. Appreciate y'all watching, listening, and until next time, I will see you when I see you.